Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is Hazel Conchetta, and I'm here. This video is a makeup tutorial, and this is like a request that I've been getting, so here we are. And I did this look for you guys. I'm not a pro. This was my first time doing this type of video, so it won't be perfect, but like I hope you guys enjoy it. And if you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up, make sure to subscribe, and make sure to share and tell people about this girl. Oh, yeah. So yeah. I hope you guys enjoy the video. I don't know why I just said goodbye. I hope you guys enjoy the video. I'm gonna prime. For the sake of this video, I'm gonna prime, and I'm gonna use this primer that I bought in Germany at Primark. It cost like €5. It's like, yeah, it's a combination of like a setting and a primer, so maybe I shouldn't trust it, but anyway, so it's from argan oil. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shake it, and then I'm just gonna like spray a bit of it on my hand, do this, and then just like tap it on my face, because I don't want to spray directly onto my face just because I already did my eyebrows. So why do people use primers? Primers are used to have like a good foundation for like everything else that's going to come on, but don't use a primer as a moisturizer alone. So you prime it, and then you moisturize and then you prime it, and it's just so that the foundation sits well and lasts longer as well. Okay, so I use like a liquid primer, so I have to feel that it's not doesn't feel like too watery in my face, but that it's actually kind of like sticky. So then I'm ready to do the rest of the stuff. So like a month ago, or a bit more than a month ago, I had like chicken pox. So which is why you see like these dark marks here, these scars that I have. Okay, well, this is a pimple because contraception. But yeah, like these dark marks that I have, this is because like the chicken pox, right? Scars post chicken pox. So what I do is, like, before I start with like my foundation, what I like to do is I'm gonna color correct that. Usually I would just go in with like a foundation stick, but for the sake of being thorough and like for tips for you guys, I use a color corrector. I'll use a color corrector. So this is quite old, the brand is quite off, but I bought this at Discam. It's like Beauty Treats, it's concealer palette. So what I use is I use this orange one. The color is not very prominent on my lighting, but it's orange. So I'm just gonna use that, and I'm gonna tap it on, let me actually use my mirror. So I'm gonna like tap it on the very dark marks that I have. So what I do after that is, this is also just like something I started incorporating after I got this scarring. It's not something I would usually do. You don't have to do it. But then what I do is like I basically go over the exact same places with a foundation stick. Actually, it's not a concealer. This is a foundation stick, and it's by L'Oreal. It's infallible L'Oreal. It's, yeah, this is how it looks like, and I think this color is the shade is cappuccino. So what I do is then I will just go over the same areas. As you can see, those areas are kind of like covered now. So now I'm going to just blend that out with my beauty blender, the same one I do use for my foundation. And a tip that I think I saw in a video, I don't remember who the blogger was, but like, oh, my blender looks rough, but I washed it. But anyway, so what I like to do is like I like to wet my my blenders, because for me it makes the application of the foundation easier. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna like blend that into my skin before I even like do wear the actual foundation. If you guys hear chickens in the background, it's because we actually do have chickens, so don't mind. It kind of covers it, but as you can see, you can kind of still see those dark spots there, but the foundation will actually, I'm gonna add that one is the biggest one, so I'm just gonna add like a bit more to that one. Okay, so now that I've kind of like tried to cover up like the really dark areas on my face, what I'm gonna do is now, next step is obviously foundation, or for me it's foundation. So my favorite foundation, or the foundation, I've been using this foundation for about 3 years, and like it's affordable. I'm a student, so it's on a budget, but I really like it. It's a matte foundation. It's also from L'Oreal. It's also infallible. Joseph! Guys, like, I live with 1 billion people and animals, and this is like, they're just not allowing me to flourish. But anyway, as I was saying, so this is the foundation that I use. It's L'Oreal Infallible. It's a matte foundation, so it's really good if you have like oily skin like I do. So yeah, and I use it in the shade 330, and also called Hazelnut. So like for foundation, for me, what I found is personally that it's always better to have like, your foundation should always be, for me personally, I feel like a shade or two like darker than this than your complexion, just because generally your face is also lighter than the rest of your body, so it just matches well. And I like foundation personally. I like it when foundation looks warm, like it has a warm tone to it. That's subjective. I don't know if people like it differently, but this is like what I like. So my shade like tends to like fluctuate. Like sometimes I'm lighter, sometimes browner, and obviously this is seasonal, of course, but also sometimes if I'm using a different face product and it's really cleansing, then I tend to get a bit lighter. So like this is generally my complexion, like the hazelnut one. But Morgan, oh my gosh, so frustrating. But anyway, so this is the foundation that I do use, and what I like, because this one is like, it's a bit lighter now, so like what I like to do is I use these drops, and these are from Essence. They are darkening makeup drops, and this I use just to like warm up the foundation a bit more, because like I said, my skin tone is fluctuating, and I think I'm a bit browner now, so this foundation is a bit lighter on me now, but it's kind of the right shade, so I don't want to stray away from it. And alternatively, you could mix 2 different foundations. I know lots of people do that, but this for me, like, student friendly, it's affordable. I don't have the prices of these stuff, but yeah, this is not more than $300, for example, and this is not more than 100. So yeah, and you can get all these products at Essence. You can get a discount. So yeah, let me show you what I do. So what I like to do is I like to like obviously dab like 2 little dabs there of foundation, the back of my hand, and then I use the these drops, these Essence drops, and I just, yeah, it's like seasoning. You just know how much is enough. There's no method to it. And then I just like mix them using this thing. It's not like a mixer or anything, it's like one of my brushes. So I just mix it. Then after I've mixed this, what I like to do is, some people like just like tap it and spot, like dab it on their face, but like I can't, because this foundation kind of dries really fast. So what I like to do is I like to take my sponge, which looks a bit weird right now, and I like to like tap it into the foundation, and then I just like to like apply it with the sponge like this, instead of like dabbing it onto my face first. Also, this is like subjective. You don't have to do it like this. This is how I do it. So yeah. This is why it's called a face beat, because you move that gezicht with this blender thingy. Okay, so yeah, it's kind of full coverage. That's really annoying me right now, but I'm not gonna like get into that right now. Let me see. I'll fix it later when I'm done. Okay, so when I'm done with my foundation, like I mentioned, I really like it when foundation looks like it's warm and it looks warm. So what I like to do then is coming back to this palette, this concealer palette. Some people call it sculpting, which it is, but like I really like to warm up the face. So what I do is I use like, there are two like very dark shades of this palette. This is way browner and this is like a lighter brown. So I usually use this brown, as you can tell. And what I like to do is like, I just take it with my finger like this. I know there's probably like a thing that you can use for this, but I don't got that thing, sis. So yeah, so what I like to do is like, just like here along my hairline, and then like here, the forehead area, I really like to go in a bit deeper. Also, if you want to like make your forehead look a bit smaller, this is a good step, but you shouldn't, because the forehead is so gorgeous. I really like I used to hate having like such a broad forehead, but honestly now it's like one of my favorite features. I'm just like in love with it. Imagine having all that extra space. It's like magical. Once I've done that, then I use this sponge, which is a smaller sponge, to kind of blend this in. So yeah. Okay, so I can obviously see a difference. I hope you guys can see the difference too. Like before, my face was just like completely white, but now it's like there are different tones to it, and that's how it actually should be. Because like personally for me, my face is not only bro, this eyebrow thing is really making me like, it's giving me anxiety right now. Sorry, let me just like kind of like brush it out because it's frustrating. I didn't know why I didn't do that in the beginning. Okay, so like you do this, like for me personally, I do this to warm up the face, and because your face is just like my face is just not one color. It's kind of, the tone is not the same everywhere. Like the forehead is usually darker anyway, so this just makes it a bit more realistic to my face, and like that's why I like to do it, and it just looks cuter for me. You can omit the step, but yeah. Like I said, if you have a broad forehead that you want to make appear a bit smaller as well, you can do this. Yeah, but it also just makes like the whole foundation look way better. I'm gonna kind of fix my eyebrows. So what I usually do is, I also use like baby powder, guys, is like my holy grail. This is something that I use in like so many steps of my entire routine, starting from eyebrows to setting. So right now, because I want to fix my eyebrows, and I kind of like, if you want to fill in, for me, I found it better that like the surface must be very dry, because if it's oily, like I use pencil as the base to fill in. So like the area must be completely like dry, then it works better for me. So right now, because I want to fix my brows and make sure the shape is good before I like set everything, I usually just take like a bit of baby powder, dab like a little bit of that on there, and then just do this, like just brush through my brows. Brush through my brows like this, like brush through my brows, and then I usually see where I can still fill in. So let's see. Okay, so this brow is like, okay, this is good. But this side I have to fix because, as you guys remember, foundation went in this brow. Okay, but I don't actually need to like do it with a... Okay, so yeah. Okay, but now let's kind of set the foundation. We're gonna set the... Oh my goodness, this was about to fall. So my setting spray, I also use an Essence Instant Matte Spray. This is how it looks like. Also, you can get it in discount. So what I like to do is obviously set it before I like put my highlighter and stuff on. So I just spray it on. And I usually go like a bit overboard with this. So I'm gonna use like a normal sponge with a bit of baby powder as well. Oh, my hands look crazy. But like this is normal baby powder, and then I'm just gonna press that in there for the to really set it after. Hey, it looks so cute already. I can just go out like this. Yay! Guys, brows are important. My love for makeup started with like the love of eyebrows, which I really don't have because they're very sparse and they're very light. And but yeah, okay, so after I've done that, my next step is usually to highlight my face. And this is a highlighter I also bought in Germany at Primark. It's called Gold Digger. It's a highlighter, it's in Primark. So I usually just, okay, actually let me first put blush on my face. Let me first blush it because I'm gonna highlight my cheeks also, which I sometimes don't do. So as these things don't have names on them, guys, forgive me. But anyway, so the first one, this is a blush that I'm gonna use. And at first I used to put like a bronzer on, but now I do like a combination of a blush and a highlighter. And also this is just, it warms up the face nicely, and I like a warm face clearly because I said that word a billion times. So this is how it looks. This is like a peachy kind of orange color, and this is like a pinkish color. So I just like take this brush, and it's not like, I don't even know if it's like a whatever. I take this brush and then I just like do the things. Okay, so now that I'm done with my blush, then I will do the highlighting, which I already showed you guys. So what I like to do is I love highlighting my nose. I'm gonna highlight my nose. I was saying like I used to hate my nose so much, but like now it's like, I'm so sorry for hating you. You're so special and you're so unique, so you deserve like a golden star all the time. I'm so dramatic with that explanation. So I just usually take a bit on my finger, and then let me do it here. Just like a little matte little, like a nude lipstick that I got. It's not matte at all. I'm actually gonna mattify it myself, and I'll show you guys how to do that. So how I matte my lip is also baby powder. That same brush that I used. I just do this. And this is like if you want a more matte look, which I'm going for clearly. Okay, hey guys, I'm back. I just put on lashes, as you guys can tell. That's also like something I'm still learning and trying to master, so I don't think I can put that on tape yet. So yeah, so for me this is personally a finished look. I wouldn't do anything like I said with eyeshadow, I haven't mastered it yet, so this is pretty much for me like I would usually end my look here. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. This was my first time doing this and it's really difficult, so props to girls that do this on a daily basis, because you kind of have to like make sure you're really putting the makeup on well and trying to speak at the same time, and it's not that easy. It's pretty challenging, but I hope you guys learned something. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it like a thumbs up, like tell your friends, het sê die ander damra meisietjie dat so gemoer. Nee. So yeah, like tell your friends and like share it and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And like if you like to see more like makeup tutorials, I don't know a lot. But if you guys have like something specific that you like, suggestions and things, other things that you guys would want me to like record, just like put it down there in the box, because I see it, because I know like 2 people like in 2 separate videos were like, the face sis. So yeah, here I am. So yeah, bye.